Om Sri Mahaganapataye Namah Swaha. Fine. But if you want to say Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapataye Varam, in English.
And even Vancha Kalpati also.
Of course, Vancha Kalpaganapati. Definitely. Vancha Kalpaganapati, you will have to be initiated to Sri Vidya, and then you should be given that mantra. Okay?
So basic Ganapati Homa we can do.
There is not, once again, this way, the qualifiers, sometimes are misleading. It's not basic, that particular type of Ganapati Homa. There's nothing basic. There are the people who will just get the siddhi with that mantra. Okay, I don't want to give the name. There's one who passed it out. He went to, along with so many people, they went to Devipuram. So Guruji was telling, so you will have to do Ganapati Tarpanam. They say Mandalam 42 days or 44 days. Then Guruji said, no, you have to keep doing the Tarpanam until you will be able to physically touch Ganapati. You will feel the physical touch of Ganapati. That many days you have to keep doing. Then they said, I did not do Mandalam days. I did only for 3 days. I was able to touch him. Do I have to stop there? So, how the siddhi happens, that we do not know. So let us not call it basic Ganapati Home. That particular Ganapati Home where you don't have to have initiation for the mantra. Okay? Okay, shall we start? Om Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Vishwardham Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Jyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Prajnanam Brahmayamatma Brahmasattvam Siham Brahmasmi Om Hamsa Shivasoham Hamsa Hasaka Prema Satchamahavarayum Sam Saksamavarayim Saho Swarupanirupan Hetave Swarave Srimad Jnanam Vigasamid Sri Chaitanyanandanath Sri Guru Sri Padukam Pujayam Tarpayami Namaha. Okay. So, going back to the fundamentals of this one, we just now talked that there are 3 steps to this. One we call Purvangam, then we have Agnimukham, then the actual Homa. But even prior to Purvangam, there is one important thing we need to have. That is the Sharira Siddhi and Sthala Siddhi. It has to be there. Have to take a bath. Be clean. Sukhasanam. So you have to sit comfortably. You can't sit right there. Sit properly so that the energy flow happens properly and all that. Okay? So you have to maintain that. And after you maintain that, the Purvangam will start. Purvangam typically will start with Acharana, Ganapati Dhyana. Okay? Then Guru Dhyana. Then at that point on, you sanctify the seat. And you know Achamana Vidhi, you know it. Achamanam. And then back home, Achamanam is always followed by the Angavandanam or a different part of occasion. Vishnavena Madhusudhanam Trivikramanam Vamananam Sridharanam Rishikeshanam. That there are 2 traditions, at least as I know. One is the tradition that I follow, other one they call it Chidambaram tradition. In what I follow, the total number of names comes to 24. In Chidambaram Sampradayam, it comes to some 12 or something like that.
Sorry, what is that called?
Huh?
What is that?
Angavandana. Angavandana. See, what happens is Vishnavaya Namaha, Madhusudhanaya Namaha, Trivikramaya Namaha, Vamanaya Namaha, Sridharaya Namaha, Rishikeshaya Namaha, Padmanabhaya Namaha, Damodaraya Namaha, Sankarshanaya Namaha, Vasudevaya Namaha, Pradyumnaya Namaha, Aniruddhaya Namaha, Purushottamaya Namaha, Adhokshajaya Namaha, Narasimhaya Namaha, Achyutaya Namaha, Janardhanaya Namaha, Upendraya Namaha, Haraye Namaha, Shri Krishnaya Namaha. This is called Angavandana.
What is it?
Pardon?
What is this?
It is some kind of nyasa.
Oh, to clean the body.
Pardon? Yeah.
Okay.
To energize the body, to the initial energization. But what we call is, all this is something like Ankurasana. Ankurasana to your own body. You have to this is called nucleation. Nucleation of the energy.
So Ankurasana happens before Purvangam.
Pardon?
Ankurasana.
It happens, yeah. It happens before Purvangam. it immediately follows Achamanam. That you take back home, our this tradition, each time you take Achamanam, you will do the entire Rangavandanam.
You use the word nucleation?
Huh? Nucleation. Nucleation means, say you take strong sugar solution, keep it in the sun. Okay? The water starts evaporating slowly. Then the crystal forms at one place. Then rest of the sugar builds around that crystal. That first formation of the crystal is a random one place. That is called nucleation. That nucleation provides the surface for the rest of the crystal to build around it. Same way, this one is nucleation of that energy. That's from that point on, the crystal of divinity start building around you or inside you, within and without. Okay. So we presume that we will start with a clean body and a clean mind. So we won't say, okay, go take a shower, have a clean dhochi. That's all taken for granted. Okay, you are now sitting in a comfortable place, comfortably, physically, and then you will first Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Shashivardham Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Iti Achamya. You thought of Ganapati, knock to your temples a little bit, and then Achamya, you take Achamanam. After Achamanam, I think that is all that is there in the Purvangam, in the
Purvangam, Ganapati Puja,
yeah,
Asana Puja.
yeah, Asana Puja. It's there. Yeah. That may not have it. That may not have that. Okay, you will take, yeah. So you will say Purvangam, but they do the Agnimukham there. Agnimukham. Okay. So you will take the Achamanam. After Achamanam, Asana Puja. Prithvi Tvaya Dhrutala Leka Dhrutaloka Devitvam Vishna Dhrutat Panchadara Imam Devi Patrancha Asanam Kuru Yogasana Yinamha. You will take Akshatas from four corners. If you don't have Akshatas, touch the place. Yogasana Yinamha, Virasana Yinamha, Sharasana Yinamha, Samyogasana Yinamha, Om Hrim Adar Shakti Kamalasana Yinamha. Touch the center that is just beneath you where you sit. Okay. So four corners starting from your left in the clockwise direction. Okay. Adhar Shakti Kamalasana Namah Raktadvada Shakti Yukta Dvipanathaya Namah Bhuma Devyai Namaha. Okay. Then you will do puja for Ghanta, bell. Basically, the concept here is in the concept of Hindu way of theology, so to say. Okay, you take any entity, make it into God. At one point, make yourself into God. Then God will interact with God to do some godly things, so that the whole thing becomes more God. This is how the whole thing keeps on moving forward and forward. And I always quote this, probably most of you have already heard this analogy. Okay, it is the talcum powder or talc. Talc is the softest substance known to human being. Talc is actually, initially it comes in as a thick blocks. Okay, and pure talc is 99.999% pure. Now, you get the talc, you break that, start grinding. 60% pure, then you just do the sieving and all that, grind further. By the time it gets to 90, 95, 95% is okay. From that point on, the grit from the grinding stone will add to the impurity, because it cannot go to 99.99% if the grit is going to add. Then how are you going to grind it? Right? You just, any external entity used in making it finer will add to the impurity. So how are you going to grind?
It's the same entity.
How?
Make the two
Yes.
bits grind to.
So no. What they do is they take this slightly semi-coarse granules of talc into two different chambers, pressurize the chambers with air, and then release that air stream from both the chambers into a common chamber in the opposite direction. So, this air stream will carry the granules will collide against each other and annihilate. Okay. Same thing happens here in your puja. You make a little god of yourself, you make something else a little god of itself, and then you get into interaction with this little god to that little god. In the process, the whole thing becomes more god. And the more god will go to the next step where he will interact with another godder person. Godder person interacts with a godder person to become the goddess. Okay, that's how, for the lack of better word, but it conveys the point. So that's how it is. In fact, all the vidhanams are like, all the puja vidhanams are like that. Whether it is homam or tarpanam or this, everything is like that. So let us get back here. So ghanta. He ghante susware pita, that actually this particular shloka I use. Jagad dhani mantratna hum phat swaha. Agama, normally they agamat tantu devana, but in the Sri Vidya Puja Vidya book, there is one small slokam there. He ghante susware pite, ghanta dhvani vibhushite, vadayanti paranande, ghanta devim prapujayet. Yes. And then I added one more, this one to it. Okay, what is that? Kavi kavitvam kontana paichyam kontani. So for Telugu people you understand. Non-Telugu people better not understand. Basically it says the poet's poetry, a bit of it, and my own madness a little bit to add it to it. Okay, so he ghante, the anahata antaralasthe, anahata antaralasthe, hrichagrabhya samanvite, it is equipped with the same anahata padmam, hrichakrabhya, heart lotus, anahata antaralaste, hrichakrabhya samanvite, krupam kuru kuru deveshi, or deveshi, the consort of the deva, or she is the empress of the gods. Krupam kuru kuru deveshi, anahatana darupini. So I pray to the anahatanadam that emanates from my heart chakra. Okay, may that anahatanadam be the nadam from ghanta, and then do the puja to ghanta. So you basically imagining the anahatanadam as the sound coming from the ghanta. Agamat tantu devanam nirgamat tantu rakshasam kuru ghantaram karomyadav devtakvana karanam. Take the bell, you will ring the bell. Agamat tantu devanam nirgamat tantu rakshasam. So for deities to come in and demons to exit, I am ringing the bell. And when you ring the bell, actually you are supposed to focus on the last part of the sound. Tang. That last part is what you have to focus, because that simulates the anahatanadam that generates inside you. That as you focus further, that anahatanadam, it becomes more and more screechy sound. At one point, as Guruji says, at one point he felt as if whole body is going to explode to pieces. Then he just shouted and then came out. That's the power of anahatanadam. Okay. Pardon?
Sometimes we get resonance.
No, resonance again, if you take resonance in the medical terminology, they will call it tinnitus and put you on medication. But this is something else. It's not resonance actually. It is something that it happens within you. It happens within you. It's not a physiological condition. It's more a metaphysical condition, manifesting in the physical this one, in a subtle level that way. Okay. So after you do the puja to ghanta, then you will light the lamp. Typically, a kind of a semi-Vedic approach is, once you light the lamp, anything you light from that point on, it may be the fire, it may be your deepam, dhupam, arati, everything should come from that one source. You should not have two sources of fire, only one source. Deepa Devi, Mahadevi, Shubham bhavatu me sada, yavat puja samapti syat, tavatvam prajvala sustira bhava, yavat puja samapti syat. Syat means until you see. Pashyat, pashyati, pashyanti, syat. It refer to sight. Yavat puja samapti, syat. Puja samapti, until you see the samapti of the puja. Tavatvam prajvala sustira bhava, sustira prajvala bhava. Until then you be bright and stable. So you request Deepa Devi. So after that, you will take the kalasham, and the kalasham. Do we have Panchapatram here too?
We didn't bring Panchapatram here. Should we get some?
That's yeah. Better if somebody can. Hey, can you go and get a even brass or copper is fine. I don't think they'll let us get the silver one. Brass or copper is fine. You can just. Okay. In that one, you will split your fingers into two groups. That is thumb, forefinger, middle finger on one side, the ring finger and little finger on the other side. Okay. Yes. In that one, you will split your fingers into two groups. Wow. That is
Are you watching the live
thumb,
stream?
Yeah.
forefinger, middle finger on one side, the ring finger.
So three.
Wow.
Three.
No, that was two. It's fine. Yeah.
Two. No, but there are three groups now.
Yeah, when we are quiz, we used to play. Do it. Most of the people do this. It will go. Will quit. Do it.
So thumb, index finger and middle are one group.
Yeah, the other two fingers. The last two fingers, one group. First three fingers in one group. Okay.
What is this for? Oh, the Panchapatram.
For the Panchapatram. Okay. You will hold the Uddharana between the two, close it, and then close the Panchapatram completely. It is not loose like this. It has to, the whole thing should be closed or shut, because the energy should not leak.
Are we
That's why
supposed to be able to see through the fingers or just completely?
completely closed. You are not seeing anything.
So you're not with your eyes.
No. So basically, this the interaction between would be between. Actually, you will have to hold it in the other hand. So the interaction between it's basically something like a capacitor. In the capacitor, you are energizing the capacitor. That's what you are doing. Pardon? Yeah. And that too. Yeah. Same.
You can't touch a capacitor.
Pardon?
You can't touch a capacitor.
Yeah. You can. After that. Yeah. After. Yeah. So you will have to charge the kalasham. Okay. Kalasasya mukhe Vishnuhu. All that once again is basically sound. Kalasasya mukhe Vishnuhu. Kanthe rudra samasthitah. Mule tatra sthito brahma madhye matrugana smrutah. Kutshau dusagara sarve saptadvipa vasundhara. Rigveda yajurveda samaveda pyadhatvanah. Angaisha saita sarve kalashambu samasthitah. Once again, we made every piece of that kalasham into God. Right? We are guarding them, right? Kalasasya mukhe Vishnuhu. Vishnu is in the mukham. Kanthe rudra samastritah. Rudra is in the neck. Mule tatra, mule in the corner. Mule tatra sthito brahma. Madhye in between. Matrugana smrutah. All matraganas. Gange cha yamune cha eva. Ganga, Yamuna, Eva, Godavari, Saraswati, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Jale, Asmin, 7 rivers. Okay, that's good. The Panchapatram and the Uddharana. That's good. Great.
So all this, there is a Panchopachara Puja class and Shodashopachara Puja class.
Yeah.
All this is there.
It's there. Purvangam is there.
All the materials, everything. Yeah,
That
it's all.
is, it's on the website.
It's basically through Google Classroom you can go and get access to those things.
So this way you are holding it, you are closing it. Okay. Then you will chant Madhye Matrugana Smrutaha. So Matraganas we are going to chant them. Which are there? Im Devi Agra Arabhya Vama Vartena anti-clockwise. Im rum rum lum lum aim aim om aham. Om Hrim Dram Dattatreya Hare Krishna Unmattanandadayaka Digam Brahmane Bala Pishacha Jnana Sagaradram Hrim Om Dattatreya Namaha. This all falls into the Purvangam thing. I guess as Srijaya said, yes, it's already there. Okay, probably we'll be focusing on this, we'll lose time for the rest of this thing. Okay, so we'll assume that you know all these things. Okay, so then once the Purvangam is completed, okay, you have got all your tools ready for performing the next procedure. The next procedure typically would involve installing Varna. What do we have there? Home preliminary. Agnim Dodyam Vranemahe. That is Hotaram. That we have already gone to. That's Agnimukham. This will be Agnimukham.
We have to do the mudras as well. The mudras also is mentioning that.
Yeah, this doesn't have Varuna separately. It goes straight into Chakramudram.
Well, it has something about Varuna in the beginning.
Varuna mantra.
Before Ghanta.
So it's just different order.
Okay. So at this point, normally they will invoke Varuna. After the Kalasham is, this one is done, then Imam me Varunachudhya Madhya Chamunadayatvam Vashurajake Tatvayamir Brahmana Vandamanastadasha Astejamano Hirbhi Yajamano Hirbhi Ahedamano Varniya Havojrisagam Sagam Samana Ayuh Pramoshi Hasraim Haskarim Hasrasoh Mahabadmonantaste Karanandakalsha Swarupe Sarvabhutahite Deva Ekye Srottama. Okay. Otherwise, Varunamava Hayami. Done. Okay. If you are not initiated into Sri Vidya to understand, you cannot say Hasraim Haskarim Hasrasav. Hasraim Haskarim Hasrasav is only for Sri Vidya initiates. Okay. Varunamava Hayami Varunadevatabhyo Namaha. Okay. After Varuna is installed, then if it is a temple kind of situation or a big crowd kind of situation, you will have a Bhairava Kalasham. Otherwise, Bhairava Kalasham is not there. You don't need it. Okay. Immediately you will go into doing the Agnimukham starts. Okay. Asatya narasa vartamano niveshan amrutam matyancha hiranyena savitaratena devo yati bhuna vipasyan Ham Him Hum Haim Haum Hamalavarayum Surya Mandala Yanamaha Surya Mudran Pradarsha Chakra Mudran Pradarsha. Chakra Mudra is two variants. This is one, this is the other. So this is easy. Chakra Mudra. Okay?
Oh, okay, I learned that, but not as Chakra.
Pardon?
I learned that.
Yeah,
Not as Chakra.
yes, Chakra Mudra, and you are supposed to see the this one through the aperture.
And here you don't, there's no aperture. Right?
Pardon? This is easy, Chakra Mudra.
Yeah, but there's no aperture.
There is no aperture. The problem, as Ayya says with this mudra is, okay, if you are not into that Kundalini sadhana on a regular basis, okay, this one, the moment it tries to go beyond Manipuram, it pushes down. It will not let the Kundalini go up easily. It is kind of a hindrance. That's why he says there are up to Manipuram, your desire for material things will keep on. A little more, that lingering will be there. That's why they say some of these people who do the Surya Upasana standing in water and this one will stand, it just comes up to them, it just goes down. Those people with all their Upasana Shakti, they say, let me have a little more of that, let me have a little more Pogal, let me have a little more Chadam, let me have a little more Sambhavana, that will be there. So the safest thing is this one. Chakram Ham Him Hum Haim Haum Hamalavariyum Surya Mandala Yanamaha Apyaya Swasamedade Vishwada Somvrishrim Bhava Vajitsa Sangate Sam Sim Sum Saim Saum Sasamalavariyum Somandala Yanamaha. This is the Ardhachandra Mudra. You must have heard of this Ardhachandra Prayogam. Have you heard of Ardhachandra Prayogam? Neck him out. It is called Ardhachandra Prayogam. He's necked out. In back home, that's a standard. What happened? He did the Ardhachandra Prayogam. He was just necked out of the room. Okay, so this is Sam, Shim, Sum, Saim, Saum, Sasamalavariyum, Surya Mandala, Yanamaha. Then Agnim Dutam Vrunimahe Hotaram Vishwavedasam Asyegnesha Sukrutam Ram Reem Room Raim Raum Rahamalavarayum Agni Mandala Yanamaha. So Agni is supposed to have the 7 tongues. 3, 3 and the center one. Okay. It's also called Jwalini Mudra or Agni Mudra, same thing. Okay. And when we do the Agni Mukham, all these 7 will come again. They will come again in the name of, with names and all that. Okay. This is the Agni Mudra. See, what did you see here? Ha, Ham, Him, Hum, Haim, Haum, Hamalavarayum, Sam, Sim, Sum, Saim, Saum, Sasamalavarayum, Ram, Reem, Room, Raim, Raum, Rahamalavarayum, Ra, Ha, Sa. When Ra, Ha, Sa are added together, it becomes Rahasya. So Rahasya Vidya, another meaning for Rahasya is a Vidya that involves all these 3 signatures of energy. It need not always mean that it is secret. It means that these 3 are involved. And Sri Vidya is one such, this one where is a direct involvement of all these 3. How many of you are initiated into Sri Vidya? All of you? Okay. No, Bala Indi. Okay. Indru cheptunante Bala, I am Klim Sau, Sau Klim, I am Klim Sau. Then you just go one level up. When you go to the Swadhishtanam, okay, Haim, Haklim, Hasau, you add Hakaram. Then from there you go to Manipuram, Hasaim, Hasklim, Hasau. Then you go to Agna. Until then he just puts something else. Once you go to Agna, Hasraim, Haskal, Hasraklim, Hasrasau. So these 3 signatures, finally it comes there. Once the 3 signatures came, you are just bombarded to that. There is no ego. That's why this is where the ego is completely destroyed.
So it's Rahasa.
Yeah, it is Rahasa, Rahasya. Okay. So in Agni Mukham, so Agni Homam is in a way Rahasya Vidya, because all these 3 are involved in it. Surya, Agni Mandala, Yanamaha, okay, Agni Mudran Pradarshya. Then after that, you will define the perimeter for your home. Perimeter for your home. Aditenvamagrista. Here, on the tantric level, the directions are important. Adite Anumanyasva. So Adite Anumanyasva, it is from south to north. You will take water in Uddharina. Adite Anumanyasva, if you are facing this way. So this Adite Anumanyasva, Anumate Anumanyasva, Sarasvate Anumanyasva. You are doing it, you are sitting in the opposite direction. Watch out. Adite Anumanyasva, from that side.
Like this.
Yes.
On which direction you're facing.
Yeah. Anumate Anumanyasva. Yeah. Sarasvate Anumanyasva.
Sorry.
Huh?
You said
South to north,
right,
and to the extreme right.
then you go to the right.
Yeah, no. On your extreme right, south to north.
Okay, like.
Yeah.
So
See here. Sorry, once again, my right and left will be relative here. So, okay, let us put it this way. East, west, south and north. Okay?
Right.
So, you will always start eastmost and northmost. Remember, that's the formula. So, when you are doing eastmost from here, Adite Anumanyasva.
So you started.
From the east, yeah, this is the east, this is the north.
You started south side.
Yeah, but don't you have, okay, I have to go towards north. I mean, you cannot travel towards south or west. The traveling always has go towards north or towards east. Okay. Adite Anumanyasva, Anumate Anumanyasva. Sorry. Anumate Anumanyasva. Yeah. So once again, Adite Anumanyasva, Anumate Anumanyasva, Saraswate Anumanyasva. Okay.
This will come this way.
No, this one. Deva Savitaha Prasuva. The last one is a little convoluted.
So you did only 3 sides. You didn't do the 4th side.
No, your fourth side, this is covered this way, otherwise there is no separate fourth side.
Okay.
In fact, back home in our Vedic tradition, he will not even touch this side at all, no matter what. They will say, Deva Savitah Prasuva. He will not even go this way. He keeps this open.
Okay, so you come back from that.
Yeah.
And
You will start from here. Once, as I said, you should not travel towards south when you start. So you cannot do it this way. So you start from here, go here, and then come back. But at any point, you should not cross the Ishanyam. Ishanyam is a sacrosanct place.
so this is the other way around. This diagram.
No?
I think this is
This is
assuming that you're facing
facing
north.
North.
So,
Make
So if I sit here, it conforms.
After that is that one.
okay, so this is as if he's sitting like
Sitting here.
Okay, shall I sit there? Will it help?
No, it's
No,
alright.
no,
It's
it's
alright.
just
I
the
got the idea now. I got the idea.
But this idea you have to adjust based on which way you're sitting.
Yeah.
Because these are absolute directions, not
Yeah,
relative.
exactly. Actually, yeah, there are absolute directions. Depending on where you sit, you will have to adjust, orient yourself with that.
Okay.
Your thinking should orient to that more than anything else.
And what exactly are you doing when you chant these things? Like, are you just moving
You
your hand?
no,
or
you are
the
you are taking the water in the Panchapana. Adite Anumanyasva, Anumate Anumanyasva, Saraswate Anumanyasva, Deva Savit Prasuva.
You basically read the perimeter now.
taking the scope.
Scope.
Sorry, can we do the last portion again?
Deva Savituhu Prasuva.
So you went north, then you came back. And
Yeah,
went all the
exactly.
way
All
around.
over. Just come back, retrace the path, and then leave it to the northeast.
Okay.
I think in the diagram they explain like
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, they have given the arrows there too, right? Yeah.
Will you be getting this?
Huh?
Will
It's
we-
there in the classroom. If you go to the Google Classroom,
Okay.
you register.
Google
the
Classroom.
PDF is there.
Someone said they can hear it, but there's no video.
I don't know. You were seeing the video, right? You were streaming it yourself.
Back then, but then I got rid of it, so I can't check it now.
Should be fine.
Okay. Then after that, okay. Then after that, we will define the deities in along the sixth direction. Okay. Brahma, Yama, Soma, Rudra, Vishnu, Indra. Okay. Brahmane Namaha, and these things also, once again, either you are traveling from west to east or south to north. When you mark it, you will take the in Vedic system what happens is even before the Sthandilam Nirmapya, something like that, Sandhya Nirmanam Krutva, something like that, they will say, they will put in one layer of rice flour at the bottom of the Homakundam. Okay, and then they will take the Darbha or the Parastharana. Parastharana is that what was structured, tied and well formed, this one we have. We will but that's an expensive thing, because once you keep it there, it will burn for that. Each time we do the homam, 6 of them are gone. We won't do that. In Tantrika Vidhanam, we will just use akshatas. Along the direction, we will just throw the akshatas into the Homakundam. Okay? Brahmane Namaha, Yamaya Namaha. So, sorry, this way. Brahmane Namaha, west to east and central. Okay, Brahmane Namaha, center of the Homakundam. Next is towards south of the Homakundam. There is a conflict. The which 1, 2, 3, the way they have marked it, that's not I tend to follow a little differently because I've seen it differently in this one. Because here, one they started at south. South is not the place, south is for Yama. The central one, Brahmane Namaha, then you come to south, Yama Yanamaha, see, Brahmane Namaha, Yama Yanamaha, Soma Yanamaha, Rudra Yanamaha, Vishnave Namaha, Indra Yanamaha.
So 1 and 2 should be
1 and 2 should be interchanged.
Oh, okay.
1 and 2 should be interchanged.
So what are the directions again?
Yeah, it is akshatas. We use akshatas this time. Each time when the fingers travel or the hand traverses the direction, you will just drop the akshatas along the direction.
And what are the like east, west, north, south? Which way does it go?
It is always either west to east or south to north, not the other directions.
Okay, so for 1, 2, and 3, is it
1, 2 and 3 it is west to east.
Okay.
1, 2 and 3 west to east, but here 1 and 2 they have to be interchanged.
Okay.
So
Switched.
So it's basically west to east is in the center portion, west to east in the south side of the
Yes.
west to east on
Yes,
the north
exactly.
side,
That's correct.
and then you do what's the other one? No.
Then after that, from the westmost towards north, Rudraya Namaha, westmost, fourth one, number 4,
South to north. No?
south to north, westmost, south to north.
South to north from the middle.
No, not middle. This one is at the extreme. Rudraya Namaha, Vishnave Namaha, Indraya Namaha.
Oh, you don't start from the middle. You start
No,
from the middle.
sorry. Only number 1 it starts at the middle. The number 4 starts at the end.
So you start westmost.
Okay. Okay. Then at that time you will invoke fire within you. Once you do this one, okay. Sahasrachre Hrudayaya Namaha. Fire in this entire prakaranam, called in the entire Homa Vidhanam, we will invoke him 3 times. 1 within you. Then after that you will invoke him within the Homa Kundam. Then finally you will invoke him in the fire you are going to light inside. Okay? Sahasrachre Hrudayaya Namaha. Swasti Purnaya Sarase Swaha Uttishta Purushaya Shikhaya Vashate Dhumavyapine Kavachayuhum Saptajikvaya Netratrayaya Vaushate Dhanuddharaya Astraya Pate Bhuhu Bhuvah Suvaha Om iti Digbandaha. Or some people say Bhur Bhur Swar Om iti Digbandaha. Fast if you don't have time. Okay, normally what Ayya says is each time it is not, you are not striking it one place. While you are striking it, you are going to move the fingers. So the reason what he says is each time he does that, he will see a streak of energy passing through. He will see that streak of light. Ayya says he describes streak passing through. Okay, so Bhuh Bhuvah Suvah Om. 4 corners, rhombus, you will form a rhombus of protection around you. Digbandaha, you are locking up the energy. Okay, then after that you will do the same thing to the Homa Kundam. Sahasrachre Hrudayaya Namaha. Swasti Purnaya Sarase Swaha Namaha, you will add a Namaha there. Uttishta Purushaya Shikhaya Vashan Namaha. Dhuma Vyapine Kavachayuhum Namaha. Saptajikvaya Netratrayaya Voshan Namaha. Dhanuddharaya Astraya Phat Namaha. Bhuh Bhuvah Suvah Om iti Digbandaha. Okay?
And this is where it's like a 6-pointed triangle that you're...
No, the 6 point of...
This is, so after you do the nyasa for the body,
yeah.
you're doing it for the homam?
Sahasrachre Hrudayaya Namaha. Sahasrachre Hrudayaya Namaha. Sorry. Sahasrara. So for the 6, he will put in the hexagon. Technically yes, but I never use that. I mean, I'm trying to be honest.
Okay.
In the sense, basically it is something like the Sri Chakra Puja, this thing, the 6 points in the, so you can just, Sahasrara Hridaya Namah, Swasti Purnaya Sarasaya Swaha Namah, Uttishta Purushaya. When we do that, you can visualize the 6 points in the Homa Kundam, that is 2 triangles, 2 intersecting triangles, okay, and then you will place the akshatas there along the 6, this one, okay,
So that 6-pointed triangle is actually inside this.
Yes, it's a pair of triangles actually.
You form your triangle.
Yes.
So the apex is here, the other 2 are here.
Yeah,
And then again the apex is
So that's one of the reasons. Initially I tried, but that's one of the reasons I ignored it, because what happens is you are now starting to become very technical about, okay, where are the 6, this thing, is it equilateral or not? So we'll become too physical. So for that, is my personal suggestion is FWIW for what it's worth. You can still follow the 6, this thing. What I would do is focus the center of the Homa Kundam and then just do this thing. Because the 6 triangles, this hexagon is basically, there is one an downward triangle and an upward triangle. And what is that? The upward triangle, the downward triangle is basically the energy of the upper 3 chakras pushing down from Sahasraram, Agna, Vishuddhi, okay, pushing down, and from bottom Mooladharam, Swadhishtanam, Manipuram pushing up. When these 3 and 3 they intersect, they reach the Anahatam, the heart chakra. So you are forming that. That's why Anahatam is represented with the 6 triangle, hexagonal, this one. Okay, so you are creating that, once again, the collision of energies in 2 different directions.
upward and downward.
Direct, downward. Pardon? Anahatam is in the middle.
7th one in the middle.
Yeah, no, 4th one is in the middle. 4th one is in the middle. Top 3, bottom 3 and top 3 coming in, meeting at the 4th. 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 5.
This is top 3, right?
Sahasraram, Agna and Vishuddhi.
So
Sahasraram, Agna and Vishuddhi.
6.
That's why this becomes technical. Basically, so what happens is, now once you are going in this sequence, we'll just get there. But that's why.
no, what I'm asking is this 7, no? The 7th one is there.
You can think of it as like a bindu.
At the bindu at the center. Bindu at the center, that becomes the Anahatam. Can I have 4 of them, Ayya? This is a typical example I give. If you want to arrange them in the form of a square, how do you do it?
You need one more, right?
Right? Yeah?
It's shorter.
It's okay. Right? Circus. Or just hold these 4 together, it will naturally form a square. Okay, this hexagon is a natural formation of that energy. You don't have to configure it from your side. It will form that way. All you have got to do is remove that I-ness and keep on doing it, it will form. Okay? Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So after we Sahasrara Hridaya Namah, so we basically it is called the Sharanganyasam for Homa Kundam, and then after the Sharanganyasam we have gotten the defining all the corners and faces and center in the Homa Kundam. Okay, or the another way, that way I innovatively thinking outside the Homa Kundam or outside the box. Okay.
No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. Okay, this except for one place, I still have a question which I did not get the answer for. It very much simulates the formation of a star. Pitaya Namaha, Shvetaya Namaha. You can follow the sequence there, numbers. Pitaya Namaha, Shvetaya Namaha, Arunaya Namaha, Krishnaya Namaha, Dhumraya Namaha, Tivraya Namaha, Spulinginya Namaha. So what is this? Pitaya Namaha, off-white or slightly yellow. Shvetaya Namaha, white. Arunaya Namaha, red. As a star becomes cool, it becomes red. Okay. Krishnaya Namaha, dark, that is colorless. Okay. Dhumraya Namaha. See, when the star becomes cools down, it starts shrinking, and it emanates less light and creates more pressure within itself. Dhumraya Namaha. There it is reaching the point of fracture. It is fuming. Dhumraya Namaha, Tivraya Namaha. It is still becoming much more intense. Then Spulinginya Namaha, explosion. You will see all spangles all over. Spulinginya Namaha. Then Ruchiraya Namaha. Ruchira is also intensity after the explosion. Okay. Jwalinya Namaha, the one that burns things around it. Okay. Until then, what we did, and up till that point, we talked about the physical attributes of that Agni, of that star. Okay. Then you are going to talk about the metaphysical attributes. So you will go inside. When you go into that, you will use Bijachras. Tam tamase namaha, ram rajase namaha, sam sattvaya namaha, am atmane namaha, am antaratmane namaha, pam paramatmane namaha, hrim jnanatmane namaha. So you brought in all the physical attributes of a cooling star finally exploding, and then brought in the metaphysical attributes of that star, making it totally spiritual or divine.
And they are corresponding to the chakras also, right?
Pardon?
They are corresponding to the chakras also, right?
I didn't think of it that way. No, I don't think so. No, because it's just Agni. In fact, you asked about how if I don't have place and things like that in the room, you can focus on Agna Chakra and do it. But then that becomes very intense. When it is so intense, people have damaged themselves. So unless you have a guru who is leading you every step of the way, you may not want to do that. Okay. Somebody was talking to this. One guy, he comes from here itself, a Telugu speaking guy, and Japan, that guy, his friend in Bombay, they did that. Suddenly he started smoking here.
Oh.
The guy died before he could reach hospital. He died. Even in the hospital, he was talking about a swaha, 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 and then kicked the bucket. So that's why. So this one, sound is a very, very powerful instrument. We just have no clue what it does to our system. You have to be very careful. Okay. Yeah. So we better follow in a very better be safe than sorry. Okay. Just stay a little below the bar rather than go above the bar and end up biting more than we can chew. Okay. Stay there, and then when you are getting there, a guru will come in search of you. You don't have to go in search of guru. The guru will come in search of you. He will tell you, okay, do it this way. Don't worry about it. If the guru hasn't come, you still have time. You still have time for a pizza and burger. Enjoy. That's how I look at it. No big deal. Okay. So these are the attributes. Hrim Jnanatmane Namaha iti mantrena janishyamanasya. So we have created the personalities through mantra. Mantrena janishyamanasya vanhe pitarau vagishwari vagishwarau vagishwara bijasya vagishwari yonyam pravesha buddhya bahyagno samyojayet. Okay. So we'll same thing. This energy as it comes out. So we take that energy and we'll commingle that energy that emanates from us with the bahya agno, with the external fire. Samyojayet, I commingle it. Okay, the energy that the profile that I have created, the personality that I have created now, where did you create this personality from? From your own self. From your own self. So you just did that. Commingling with the Bhagyagno samyojayet Agnim Prajvalitam Vande Jatavedam Hudashanam Suvarnavarnavalam Samidham Vishwadomukham. These are all descriptive attributes for Agni. Samidham Vishwadomukham Uttishta Purusharita Pingal Lohita Sarvakarmani Sadhayame Dehidapaya Swaha. At that point you will take that Agni. Standilo Pari Agnim Trivaram Brahmayitva on the firewood. Standila means actually Standila means that rice flour. Standilo Pari Agnim, the fire, Trivaram, 3 times, Brahmayitva, taking its circles, Agnim Sthapayet, place the Agni and this thing. Agnim Prajvalitam Vande Jatavedam Hudashanam Suvarnavarnamalam Samidham Vishwadomukham Uttishta Purusharita Pingal Lohitaksha Sarvakarmani Sadhayame Dehidapaya Swaha. Standilo Parignim Trivaram Brahmayitva Standile Agnim Sthapayitva Chitpingala Hana Dahadaha Pajapada Sarvagnya Jnapaya Swaha Jwalini Mudran Pradarshya. With that the personality of Agni is complete. Not this. This.
Yeah, seven times. Okay.
Yes. Because you join this base that becomes if you join it, it becomes, if you put it, it is unstable. You join it, the geometry becomes stable for you. Yeah. Okay. So once you put in there Agnimudra Jwalni Mudran Prashya. Then after that, Aim Namaha Shri Homa Agne Garbhadana Karmani Samarpayami. So until this point, you have created a personality of the Agni. So the DNA is created. Now the real body has to come out. So the DNA is done. The embryo is formed in the womb of Saraswati. Now you have to perform all the samskaras until the embryo becomes a full-fledged adult. From a single cell to 2 cell, 2 cells, 2 cell to a full-fledged combination of systems. So until that, yeah.
You said there were 3 fires that you're going to create.
Pardon?
3 fires that you're going to create. What you
3 installations, rather. 3 nyasams, yes. We have not yet come in there. Second one we did. We did to the Homa Kundam.
Okay.
Sahasrasya Hridayaya Namaha, we did that.
So we didn't do for ourselves.
Yeah, we did it for ourselves. We did it for the Homa Kundam. We did not do it for the fire.
So, sorry, which portion was for ourselves?
We talked about that 3 and 3.
Okay.
That is actually, there's nothing but the, this thing, nyasa. No, that 3 and 3, we do it successively. Once for ourselves, right immediately after that to the Homa Kundam.
I see.
Okay?
I see.
Yeah. The third one takes a little time because the guy personality and all those things have to happen. It takes time. Okay? Aim Namaha Asya Shri Homa Agne Garbhadana Karmani Samarpayami. This is performing samskaras to the pregnant lady who is carrying Agni inside her. Okay? Garbhadana Karmani Samarpayami. Aim Namaha Asya Shri Homa Agne Pumsavana Karmani Samarpayami. Okay? Garbhadanam means this one is stationed in the womb. Then Pumsavanam, that is the fertility. Pumsavana Karmani Samarpayami. Then Simantonnayana Karmam Samarpayami. Then Jata Karmani Samarpayami. Jata Karmam delivery. Jata Karmani Samarpayami. Then Namakaranam Samarpayami. At that time you will give the name of the Agni that is appropriate to the Homam you are performing. Suppose you are doing Sri Chakra Home. Lalita Agne Sri Chakra. Mahaganapati Homa Agne Amrtamrutyunjaya Homa Agne. That is the name you will give. Okay? You will give that name and then Namakarnani Samarpayami with the same thing. Annaprasana Karmani Samarpayami. Chaula Karmani Samarpayami. Right? Upanayana Karmani Samarpayami. You are following the text there? Upanayana Karmani Samarpayami. Then Godana Karmani Samarpayami. Then Vivaha Karmani Samarpayami. Then Sarvamangala, whatever that is, the Sarvamangala Karmani Samarpayami. Okay, from the person, right from the state of conception to the state of death, for a human being, 18 karmas are performed, including the cremation. So those portions we don't do here, we only do after marriage. Okay, So after marriage, until they'll say, and then we'll offer a prayaschittam. Because until then, we just only were, we took care of you, now you take care of us. Before we say that, we will have to say, okay, if there are any mistakes till now, please clean the slate. Arambha prabhrati etate kshanaparyantam is there?
Yes.
Madhye sambhavita arambha means beginning, prabhrati etc. Arambha prabhrati, you are both speak Telugu? Telugu. Andanduku prabhratu yadha prakaram grahyam bulu, amrita sandhi. Vinnara? Andanduku prabhratu yadha prakaram grahyam bulu. So prabhrutulu means etc. Okay. It's Telugu Vyakaranamaya. Okay. Grammar, Telugu grammar. So Arambha, Prabhrati, so from beginning, etc. Etat kshana paryantam, all the moments, Madhye, in between, Sambhavita, Samasta, Dosha, Prayaschittartham. Sarva Prayaschittam Hoshyami. How? Om Bhur Swaha Prajapataya idam namama. Okay? That Prajapataya idam namama, Prajapati that we conceptualize in our Saiva Siddhantam is Shiva. And there are so many Prajapatis. Daksha Prajapati, Tvashta Prajapati, Kashyapa Prajapati. And Shiva is also a Prajapati. Prajapati means basically they were the original progenitors. Okay, so in Vaishnavite, this one they take Brahma as the Prajapati. Okay, we take Shiva as the Prajapati. Okay, we offer that. Prajapata idam nama. Then Tranayana Marana Baddhamaulim Shishuklam Chukamarana Ekakalpam Ambhojitam Stam Abhimatavara Shaktim Swastika Bhiti Hastam Namatakanaka Mala Alankritam Krushanam. Don't worry about the meaning of it, just learn it. Okay.
What are offer asakasta into Homa?
Akshatas. Basically, we are doing puja to Agni. That guy is newly born and we have just offered the prayaschittam. The guy fully is ready and energized. Now we will have to give him this thing, nyasam for him, because he is still a wild west kind of person sitting out there. Okay. So what we will do? Om Aim Hrim Shrim Jatavedase Namaha Saptajikvaya Namaha Havyavahanaya Namaha Ashvodaraya Namaha Vaishvanaraya Namaha Kaumara Tejase Namaha Vishwamukhaya Namaha Devamukhaya Namaha. Right? We are forming a yantra there. Okay? But only thing is, don't worry about the geometry initially. Worry about the sound. Don't worry about the geometry. Geometry will form on its own. It's something like you must have seen Hans Jenny. YouTube, check for Hans Jenny and Sri Yantra. Om, when he chants Om and feeds it to the thing, the pattern it forms is Sri Chakram. Hans Jenny, Jenny. The pattern automatically forms Sri Chakram. Sri Chakram is not something you have to draw and say, okay, this deity is sitting here. No, the deity is formed there. There is a natural place for the deities. You don't have to form them. The same thing is with this. You focus on the sound, yad bhavam, tad bhavati. That bhavati will happen on its own. Okay? So, in this one, same thing. Inside the hexagon, sahasrasya hridayaya namaha, swasti purnaya sirase swaha, uttishta purushaya shikhaya vishte, धूमव्यापिने कवचायुगम सप्तरिक्वाय नेत्रत्रयाय वौषट धनुर्धराय अस्त्राय फटे भूः भुवः सुवः ओम ऋग्बन्धः.
National for the fireball.
For the fireball. Okay. Then after that, Homa Kunda Sahas. Okay. So after that, now we keep on saying, doing this mudra, right? Jwalini mudra or Agni mudra, right? There are 7 tongues. Now we start feeding him. Okay, Aishanyam, see when you put it this way, Aishanyam Hiranyaya Namah Swaha, Prachyam Kanakaya Namah Swaha, Agneyam Raktaya Namah Swaha, Nairutyam, we skip the south and north. Nairutyam Krishnaya Namah, if you put it this way, these three, suppose this is, assuming this is east, okay, Aishanyam, Prachyam, Agneyam, Nairutyam, Paschimayam, Vayuvyam, then Madhyabhage Bahurupaya Namah Swaha.
So essentially you start with
Seven.
the small finger and then you go down.
No, start with the ring finger, okay, and then go down. That's what, once again.
You kind of bring it across.
Across and then in the center.
So it's like a half circle. Like
Madhyabhage, this very shape, this shape you are going to get. Madhyabhage Bahuru, Aishanyam Hiranyaya Namah Swaha, or putting it this way, Aishanyam Hiranyaya Namah Swaha, Prachyam Kanakaya Namah Swaha, Agneyam Raktaya Namah Swaha, Nairutyam Krishnaya Namah Swaha, Paschimayam Suprabhaya Namah Swaha, Vayuvyam Adiraktaya Namah Swaha, Madhyabhage Bahurupaya Namah Swaha. In this point, you start offering ghee. When you say Swaha, you have to offer the ahuti, ghee. Okay, Madhyabhage Bahurupaya Namah Swaha.
you don't have to say.
Om Vaishvana Jat Veda Iha Vahulohitat Sarvakarmani Sadhaya Swaha Agneya Idam. For each thing, Agneya Idam Namama.
Why do we? Okay, we say this swaha, and you're accepting that this Agni is here, and then you say Agni idam namama. That means
Agneya.
I am not this. Isn't
No,
that what
no.
that means?
This is the Namama.
Namama. That is not.
Not Mama. It's Namama. It's one. Namaskaram. You are doing Namaskaram there.
Pranamam.
Namaskar. Agneya Idam. Na Mama. Na Mama is not there. No.
Mine.
No.
Not mine. Namama is not mine.
Yeah,
No, that is one interpretation I heard, Shankar.
What?
That you are saying this is
Not me.
for Agni and not for me.
Not for me.
Like wherever that Suprabhaya idam, wherever that idam namama comes, this is for.
Oh, I don't know.
Because namama and namaha are the same. You are saying otherwise.
Yeah, Namama. Actually, yeah, it's just the same.
Okay.
That's how I have understood all the time.
So-
But I'll have to research that.
Namama is like namaha.
Yeah. Yes. Agneya Idam Nama. What have you heard, Amma?
This is not mine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mama means mine.
Mama
Yeah.
means
So idan, this is namama, not mine.
not mine.
This is
Oh.
for God, not for me.
Oh,
Correct.
interesting. I didn't know. Probably.
Idam is this.
Idam this.
No,
Na,
is
mama.
not. And
No, but
mama
why
is
would
me.
we say
So
that?
you're giving that clear.
Oh, okay.
Because the sacrifice.
I am not the.
Oh,
I am
I
not the.
see. I see.
I heard the interpretation a little different. It's
Uh-huh.
not. You're giving the sacrifice, but then you're saying, "I am not the Agni. I am something else." That's the interpretation I got.
I am not this.
I am not this. I neti. No, I am not this. I am not that. I am not that. That.
I'll find out the answer from my side too.
Sorry.
I'll get. No. It's a good thing. This is a discussion. Yes. No. This. I'll have to find. I'll dig a little further regarding this. Okay. Agneya Idam Namama. Okay. Madhyabhage Bahurupan. Om Vaishvana Jata Veda Iha Vahulohitatcha Sarvakarmani Sadhaya Swaha Agneya Idam Namama. Uttishta Purushaya Japingal Lohitacha Sarvakarmani Sadhaya Medehi Dapaya Swaha Agneya Idam Namama. Chitpingala Hanahana Dahda Pachapad Sarvajna Jnapaya Swaha Agneya Idam Namama. So each Swaha you are going to offer an ahuti. If you are doing at home, predominantly it will be ghee. Okay. Then अतः अग्नेर्म जिह्वागे स्थितायां दक्षिणोत्तरायां बहुरूपाक्षिक्वायां प्रधान देवताम आवाह्य और देवताम आवाह्य और sorry the some whichever devata आवाह्य महागणपतिम आवाह्य you can do that. Okay. Then after that, depending on what your initiation is, you will use that mudra. Ganan for us, Trikhanda mudra. Gananagam tva ganapati gumavamahe kavim kavinam shravastamam jyeshtarajam brahmadan brahmanaspada anashrunvan nudevesi dasadanam Om Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. And Ganapati Satchidananda Swami teaches one specific mudra for Ganapati. This one. Two hands perpendicular to each other, join the thumbs, okay, and place your hand on your heart. This is the Ganapati Dhyana Mudra.
So it means heart means center.
Yeah, center. Yeah, somewhere in that region.
No, not physical.
No, center. Okay. So, and what I did was, the Ganapati Mudras are there, right? Pashama, Vahayam, Ankushama, all that put together, I coined a shloka so that it makes it easy. Okay, I told Ayya about the shloka once, and he turned like that, has chanting after. Yeah, I can see the Ganapati's form. You can use it. So that's the shloka I use. I'll just transfer it across. Use it, FW, IW. Pashankusham ekadantancha modakam amrutadharakam mushikametan mudraha lalitam supratishthitan mooladharasthitam kshipram vratapatim varasiddhidam mahaganapatim herambam namo nirvignakarakam. So when you say, if you already know the mudras, it will be fast. Pashankusham ekadantancha modakam amrutadharakam mushikametan mudraha lalitajam supratishthitan mooladharasthitam kshipram vratapatim varasiddhidam mahaganapatim herambam namo nirvignakarakam mahaganapatim avahayami sthayami ajyopaharam samarpayami namo swaha. And from that point on, you will just offer as many ahutis as you want to for Ganapati with the Moola mantra that you have planned to use. So minimum would be 4 for Ganapati. So after you offer that, Purnahuti. So for Purnahuti for Ganapati, you will imagine a golden Ganapati sitting at the center of Homa Kundam looking at you. Okay? And when you are saying Swaha, at that time visualize lifting the trunk of the elephant with the left hand and offer the Purnahuti with the right hand. If you are doing at home, 2 raisins, put it nicely, wrap it in a paper towel or a toilet tissue, not the used one, use a fresh
Let's stick to the paper towel.
even paper towel, not the used one, fresh one. Okay. We have to have some humor, Ayya. Otherwise fire is too hot. Okay. So maybe, yeah, this thing, and yeah, stay below the bar. And then then offer it. Simple. Keep it very simple. Okay, don't make things complicated. Remember the raisins, when you dipped in the ghee and you offer it, initially it just bloats into a nice smooth round thing and then it burns. It's a nice sight to see. I like to see the, particularly when I saute the raisins, they just bloat and suddenly you take it out, it just shrinks. So you offer that as Purnahuti. Okay, how do you do that? Om Anastujam Raim Baram Sannah Pratijanate Vruksham Pakvam Balamangiva Dunuhinda Samparanam Vasuya Im Raja Vidadvrjaso Mitrau Varunarchake Etate Gambhiraya Rakshase Hetimasya Drogha Ayachitvaja Sanavaya Atuna Indrakshumantam Chitrangrabhan Sangrabhaya Mahasti Dachinena Swaha Sarvam Mahaganapataya idam namama Nishushi ida ganapate Ganeshatvama ahur vipratam kavinam narute tvatkrete kinchanare Mahamarkam maghavanchitramarcha iti Mahaganapati Homa mantraha. Then it is very customary to chant or perform homam using Ganapati Adharva Shirsham following this. So we chant Ganapati Adharva Shirsham.
So why you doing this, Ayya, when you just chanted? What are you doing with the Rik and Shrik at that time?
Pardon? Well, for Purnahuti, if it is at home, what you have to do is you will have to be ambidextrous. Okay, you will fill the Anastujam Raim Baram Sannah Pratijanate, you will just fill it up. Swaha. Sarvam Mahaganapataye Tannoma Nishoshi Ida until the thing empties. Nishoshi Ida Ganapate Ganesha Tvama Ahur Vipratam Kavinam Narde Tvatkre Kinchanare Mahamarkam Magavan Chitramarcha. Actually, at this time, somebody should be ringing a bell to you.
One question: why? Okay, when you're pouring the oil from
Ghee, yeah, not
ghee,
oil.
sorry,
Yeah.
ghee, from this one, why do you need the other one to be in that form?
It's actually a feminine and a masculine energy getting together and then delivering the energy of the union. That's what happens. That's why there are some homums, they will say, Aya would say, this time Ambal said she wants to have a Rishabham for the Rik, a Srik for the Srik. So they shape, the energy morphing that takes place because of the shape you use. So all those things are basically it's a masculine and a feminine energy combination that is being delivered. That's what it is. Okay, any questions up till this point? And then Ganapati Adharshesham, I don't think I have to chant because you already know for the most part. Even if you don't, the text will just guide you through it. Now up till this point, what do you have? Do you have any questions?
Would you be providing? I know you've got it as a class taped and you've got the text, but will you provide some sort of for some of the mantras? Will you provide a chant, a continuous chant, so we can learn it?
Oh, you wanted to have an audio recording of the whole mantras?
Every Saturday puja.
No, we'll do it, but just if it's there, it's easier to get it through.
Yeah, we'll record it. Probably by next Saturday we'll record the thing and then, next Saturday Homa, we'll record.
Yeah.
You will take that and you will take that as a reference. Yeah. Pardon? Yeah, exactly. That's how it's. That's why. No, don't skip the tradition. Okay, if I just, there is a mosquito, next time onwards, everybody. Okay, so then after this is done, after the Purnahuti is over, normally for Ganapati, here the tradition, Ganapati Homam, then we will do a concise Navagraha Homam. For concise, you could be as concise as you want to be. You can just say Adityaya Somaya Mangalaya Budhaya Guru Shukrashaneshwarabhya Rahave Ketave Namah Swaha over. Or even individual this one you can do. For individual this one you can have add Dhana Slokam. Then for individual this one you can add their Gayatri. Then for each of them you can add their Ashtotram depending on time this one and your patience.
And then you could do Navagraha, this thing Suttam also because that.
All that. Exactly. So it becomes Navagraha Homa.
So then when we are increasing step by step like this, for the Purnahuti, I think it should be more. Or it should
Depends.
be
When you have, so suppose you have Homokanam of this size, you put 2 coconuts into it, where is it going to burn? It can't burn. Right? You can't do that. That you can keep it simple. Then after that, a Naivedyam, offer, consume that. That you can make it in bulk. I can put that in, then it will take probably the whole day to burn, and then probably the fire truck will come and they'll just use something else to put that out. That's not practical.
But for Purnahuti, what should be the main?
No, as I said, 2 raisins, 9 dhanyams, right? 2 grains of each. Put them in nightly package, put it in.
That's if you're using a Homakunda, but if you're using that lamp like you said.
Just ghee, everything is ghee. You just imagine that's when you just think and then you keep offering. You don't, everything is happening in your mind.
Manasik.
Yes. And it is really effective. You feel intoxicated. It's really nice. Okay. So,
One question from online.
Yeah.
For Sri Vidya Upasakas, should we ideally offer Ganapati Homam followed by Navagraha Homam, then Devi Homam?
yeah, it is as I was mentioning just now, the customary that we in this temple, and typically in this temple in the sense when you are in Sri, not even Sri Vidya Upasaka, if you are doing, it is a good thing after Ganapati, just offer a concise this one for Navagraha and offer one one or whatever number of ahutis you feel like offering for mother. And when it comes to mother, there are so many ways you can do it. You can do it just Ganesha Grahana Kshatriya Yoginim Rasharupinim Naumim Devi Mantramayim Matraka Pitha Rupinim Swaha. Okay, or Shrim Hiranyavarnam Harinim Suvarna Rasasrajam, the entire Sri Sukta Homam, you can do it. Or Om Hrim Yogini Yogini Yogeshwari Yogeshwari, if you are already initiated into Swayamvara Kalyani. Okay, 2 or 4 or 6 or 12, something along those lines, you just offer. Or if you are into Mahashodashi, 1 ahuti of Mahashodashi. If you are into Bala, 9 ahutis of Bala. Fine, you can do that. When if you are initiated, it is best you do it. And that too, if you are doing Vanchakalpa Ganpati Home, you are already calling mother there. Vanchakalpa Ganpati Home, you are calling mother there. So it is the kind of a logical corollary that you have to offer the this one, perform a homam for mother.
So for Shodashi Homam, is it okay to chant it all the way through and then Swaha? Because a lot of the time we hear it Srim Swaha, Srim Hrim Swaha.
Yeah.
So, but it's okay to do it just not the complicated way, but just chant it once through Swaha. Maybe
When you are doing Mahashodashi Home, you would add a Swaha for each of them.
okay.
Because
chant
each
the full mantra and
the thing is, I would prefer, but once again it is more an opinion than a fact, because fact I do not know, but the way I was taught and the way recommendation was given was that for each of them you have to add 1 swaha, because basically, yeah, shrim, 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 kleem, shrim, shrim, kleem, for each of them there will be a swaha.
So they recommended to do
Yes.
Shodashi
16,
that way.
yeah, Shodashi Home, 16 ahutis for 1 iteration of Mahashodashi.
And then the other question was, should Purnahuti ideally be offered after each, like Ganapati and then Navagraha, or
Yes.
would you do it at the end?
Yes.
Better to do after each.
Yeah, it is. The thing is, sometime back I saw in a temple, they take the same prasad Naivedyam, open, close it, take to the next one and they open, offer, close it. They did that.
Oh, wow.
Say,
Okay.
it will be equally hilarious. So, no, in a sense, yeah, traditionally it's best if we offer separate Purnahutis for each of these deities, because they are separately invoked. So, it's better we offer.
You get separate prasadam.
Yeah.
Shankariya, before you go to Navagraha Homam, you are doing a Panchopachara Puja for Ganapati?
Yes, sorry, I skipped that. Yes. Before we go to the next homam in this series, we have to offer Pancha Upachara Puja for the deity to whom we offer Purnahuti. Okay? Because Purnahuti is basically, he is taking a lot of your luggage. For him, you have to give your vote of thanks by performing Pancha Upacharas. Pancha Upachara is what you are giving him as a gratitude. And so this one, Purnahuti, is what he is taking as a responsibility from his side. Two different things. So you will have to do Panchopachara. I mean, there are some, this one, they use the entire 6 Shodashopachara Puja, they will do and then go to the next. In fact, there are some cases where, particularly in Chandi Home, they will do Shodashopachara Puja for the Purnahuti itself. That means you are enlivening the Purnahuti samagri and then offering it. Basically, the concept here is you have to offer life to life. Okay? That's why it just took into so many other interpretations where you kill something or you kill some this one, give it. That becomes an extreme left hand. But otherwise, yes, you invoke life. How do you invoke life? Im, there is a prana pratishtha. Do prana pratishtha and just take.
Technically, what happens when you chant that mantra? Yeah, you know that you are putting this and closing and chanting the mantra.
Yeah, matrikasaya. See, if you are looking.
But it's a water molecule, right? If you observe from the naked eye,
Yeah.
and you're closing it.
No, when you speak about water molecule, you are talking about the physical realm. Water molecule is beyond physical, is something else. It's not a water molecule there, it's something else. So that's something. So basically, you are trying to seek an explanation
a physical explanation to something about something non-physical. That's why it is called buddhigrahyam atindriyam. You will be able to perceive it, but by your sense organs, you will not be really able to perceive it. You will perceive it beyond. And that perception or that experience will be different from individual to individual. Okay, and see, if I had asked Ayya, what is your experience about the Vishesharkyam, Purnahuti? It changes, it depends on, for me, you see, this thing at Agna Chakram, the whole thing falls in, the whole thing burns up, and suddenly from there the energy comes. That is his experience, and that's very intense. For us it could be something else. No, but for you, even when you experience that Purnahuti, it could be a totally different thing. For some people, they will see various lights. The other day, Ayya was doing the Rajamatangi home. He said, today I could see the green border of her sari. That is his experience. Will you see the green border? If you see green, is it parrot green or is it light green or is the bile green or some other green? Apple green. So, our logic will come in. But at that time, you will experience. And that it should only happen. There is no equivalent to your own experience than anybody else explaining in a ton of ways. But water molecule thing, yes, as I said, this thing, I have already shown that. This mala rotating, you have seen that. So these things are some of the physical manifestations of those non-physical stuff. As Ayya was mentioning about Guru Garu. So he went to Guru Garu at one point. He says, "So you want to see what it is?" Because at that point he never allowed him to come near him because he was doing Tiraskarani for 3 days. Because somebody did some prayogam on him, he wanted to quell that prayogam, not the person. So he did Tiraskarani day and night for 3 days. The guy was so hot. Then Ayya, when he tried to go near him, he felt the heat just hitting his face. Then he just stayed away. Then Guru Garu asked him, it seems, "Do you want to see what it is?" Then he asked him to sit over there in that corner. That corner, when he was sitting, his foot, his toes will be like this, it seems. Okay. Guru Garu's. Okay, and this thing, when Ayya sat there, then he would see a blue ray of light going out and just reaching out, Ayya. So that is that manifestation. Okay. When Ayya does the Sri Chakra Puja, once he does the Prana Pratishtha into the yantra, immediately there will be a ray of light going out from his Agna Chakram, hitting the Bindu and latching onto it. Then from that point it will be a rubber band. Whichever way it moves, the beam will be moving. Until the whole Puja Kram is over, it will be like that. That is his experience. You may experience it in a different way. For some people it may be like something like a rope just going and then latching like that. Some people experience that. It depends. Okay. Any other questions?
Some of the they try to heat up the straw and like that, right?
Huh?
They try to heat up or purify the straw.
No, not that I know of. Yeah. Thing is, when they are making this, when they are making this, they'll take a particular wood. Okay, they'll be chanting at that point in time at a particular temperature. They'll just keep rotating it. On that, they'll be pouring a particular type of oil. I mentioned the name of the oil too. So in that way, it just lasts several hours. That's how they manufacture this. But all these things are not done that way. Okay, but that point, yeah, they do that.
How about Darbha? Yeah, generally for homes use.
No, Darbha is not used as a Havan Samagri. No. But they do that. The Parastaran, they are called Parastaranas. The Parastaranas are put in, they just define, okay, they carry certain energy which will just say, okay, avoid certain things from creeping inside.
So for this one, it is not required.
For our home, this one, with all those things are typically one. If you are a Vedic, you have to just do only this way. Then we still do that. There are some certain Vedic traditions, they follow it like that. Or if it is a big place where a lot of people come in, because then you need some more extra protection, extra this one. Or it's a temple, then definitely you need that, because there is an installation that is there. Okay, there may be so many forces trying to come in. One funny example I could give is when the Atirudram was happening, some Goths, tattoos all over the place, piercings and all that. Three people, they walked behind our, because I was sitting right there, I was able to see them. The three guys come, okay, and that guy has got all kinds of things hanging from various parts of his body, and then he gets a stake. He digs the stake into the ground. Okay, the stake has some kind of thing, he sits on that thing, and in between his feet, he puts a bottle of Mountain Dew. You know why? Mountain Dew has lime juice in it. He puts the thing, he starts doing this one, and somebody went and they chased him away from that place. So, it attracts certain energies. Energies are there, and they sense it. They sense it. Everybody senses it. They sense it in a different way. That's all. Okay, unique to their own upasana, they will sense it. When they sense it, they will come and they will they come there to take advantage of it, to exploit it. That's the natural tendency of any this one. Okay, it's a low hanging fruit, right? So they'll just come. So likewise, there are certain beings that are non-physical that will start creeping in, and some of them may not be very friendly to us. So you need such protections. And that will be more so when it is a big place, number of people, or already a deity installed and all that. Then you will have to be as elaborate as that. Otherwise, don't. That's when you will offer bali. Then in Saturday when we do that, we will offer Dikpalaka bali. We don't offer Dikpalaka bali when somebody sponsors a home, some Aisha home. We don't go to Dikpalaka bali and all that. Why? It's not needed. But otherwise, when there are so many people, you have got to. No, as I said, Ganapati bali, Ganapati home. If you are doing it at home, you don't need to. If you are doing it on Saturday, it's not principally it's Ganapati home. Everything else is a peripheral stuff. Pradhana Devata Mavahya, we say that and invoke Ganapati. So Ganapati is the presiding deity there. Even Ambal, she is only guest of honor. But this guy is the chief guest. So we will have to, but when so many people have come, we have to go and offer. Okay. And what is Bali, by the way? Huh? Squash, that is even bigger event when it happens. Because you don't offer bali for that kind of squash for this. Basically because we are only invoking Ganapati. But when you do Chandi Home, what happens? Chandi, along with they have Anga, Pratyanga, Anga, Upanga, Pratyanga Devatas and their retinues. Okay, all these people will come. So out of those energies, some of them can manifest only on certain days or certain tithis or under certain nakshatras. All those things, okay, they won't come on the same day itself. So when they come, because if you do the Chandi Homam now, within the next 3 months, so many energies will be coming in. Okay, when they come, they have to expect. You are supposed to feed them, right? Now when they come, if the energy is not there for them to feed on, they will become unhappy. Okay, then they can start causing some mischief. Okay. That's why you offer squash. When you offer squash, what happens in squash? The life, those cells, the life will be there for 6 months after the squash is broken. So within 6 months, whoever comes, they just come, they just have that small energy, they consume that energy and move on. Pardon? It's a deferred tax. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's all. Well, otherwise, regular Ganapati home, you don't have to. Because Ganapati, not many this one. And Dikpalak Bali you will give. Take care. Anything else?
There's one question here. Performing home regularly may increase pitta in one's organism, body and mind. What could be remedial measures to cool the heat?
Every day they do the homam, let them drink a lot of buttermilk, number one. And do some annadhanam. Annadhanam. Annadhanam definitely, of course, it is best if you can cook and offer, but if you can't, buy some good amount of food and donate. Buy some food from, say, Costco, canned food, yeah, donate.
Does it have to be to a human being?
What?
Does it have to be does the anadhanam have to be to a human being?
To a human being, it's a kind of a yes and no, because non-humans getting this here, you know, what do you feed a cat?
No, you can give birds.
Yeah, you will have to get some beef and all that and all that. So instead of that, be
you
sattvic. Huh?
You think you can feed birds, for instance, like bird seed or something.
Oh, I thought you want to feed birds to the cat. So what do you feed the cat? He said birds. So
No, I said you can feed birds.
no, you can feed the birds. You can feed the birds too. But then
counted as annadhanam. That's what I'm asking.
oh, it definitely you what do you call that? It comes under the bhuta daya. Okay, it's annadhanam. It won't really necessarily come under annadhanam. It has to be a human being or a cow. Okay, it should be an evolved being than more evolved being than just a bird. Okay, in putting in Sadhguru's words, a being that has as close or as deep an emotion as a human being, and they say cow is one such. You can offer.
There's one other question.
Yeah.
Can this Agni Mukham be used for one's own Chandi Homam? Like if they're doing Chandi Homam?
Yes. Yes, without a doubt, yes.
You mentioned smokeless materials, no, in the start.
No, the smokeless material, only thing I mentioned was the lamp with a ghee, it's a ghee lamp. Large ghee lamp is a smokeless material. But otherwise, you will have to use materials that smoke as little as possible.
I saw in one temple which we had gone to, they are from Kerala, and they had a small yagna thing, and they were doing it, and there was no smoke coming out, and they were putting stuff into it. So I asked them, and they were using coconut.
I have used coconut at home, but it doesn't.
It doesn't smoke. It doesn't smoke.
I don't know. But I have used coconut, but probably I never really checked that much because I used other materials along with it, so it still smoked. Yeah, possibly coconut may not smoke because most of it is oil. The rest of it just burns into ash right away. Yeah, coconut is one possibility. Yes.
But Sugandha Dravya also we can smoke.
Once again, you have to. That's why you have to strike a balance. Yeah, you have to strike a balance. If you Sugandha Dravyas, if you use it enormously, it will smoke. Okay, and if you use yeah, you can do it. There's nothing wrong. You can use it, but make sure you are doing it. That's why it's a matter of balancing it.
We can override that particular time within home. We can override the smoke alarm.
No, you can override smoke alarm. How about your walls becoming dark? That's also there. So it depends. It depends on how you would want to look at it, and it definitely can be offered. Yeah.
When do we do this? We do this once a day.
Daily or
as we can.
Chaturthi or Sankashta.
It depends. Sankashta Chaturthi is supposed to be very good.
What?
Sankashta Chaturthi, that means the Chaturthi in the waning phase of the moon, this one, that is Krishna Patsham. In Krishna Patsham Chaturthi, Ganapati home is supposed to be.
Navaratri, end of Navaratri also.
Navaratri, all the 10 days you can do this one. Okay, and
Normal Chaturthi also you can do.
Any day you can do it. Yeah, there is no exception.
Morning or evening?
Pardon? We, particularly if you are into Sri Vidya, okay, the preferable time is evening. Evening, sunset.
At sunset.
After sunset.
After sunset.
Yeah, after sunset in the sense summer, the sunset at 8:39.
You preferred it, so you.
I think should be fasting. Right? We are doing Homa whole day, maybe daytime we should be fasting. No.
If you are doing on Chaturthi, if you do it before you eat anything, okay, that is what is that? एतद सर्वशीर्षं यो जीते स ब्रह्मभूयाय कल्पते स सर्वतः सुखमेतदे स सर्वविघ्नैर्नपातिते स पञ्चमहापापात्प्रमुच्यते सायमधीयानो दिवसकृतं पापं नाशयति प्रातरधीयानो रात्रिकृतं पापं नाशयति सायं प्रातः प्रयुञ्जानो अपापो भवति सर्वत्र धीयानो अपविघ्नो भवति धर्मार्थकामोक्षं च विन्दति इदमसर्वशीर्षमस्याय ध्येयं यो मोहाद्दास्यति स पापी यान् भवति सहस्रावर्तनात् यं यं कामधीते तं तमनेन साधयेत् यो मोदकस्येन स वाञ्छितफलमाप्नोति यः साच्यमिद्भ्रियते स सर्वं लभते अष्टौ ब्राह्मणान् समिग्राहयित्वा चतुर्थ्यामनश्नं जपति स विद्यावान् भवति. At some late comes chaturthyam on Chaviti day, anashnan, without eating, japati. Okay, so on Chaturthi, if you do it before you eat anything, you will get a lot of knowledge. Okay, for people who would like to get knowledge without asking directly for knowledge, you just do it on Chaturthi without eating, he will give it to you. That's tacit understanding. Okay. But again, even other days, just because you said, I can eat and do the home, you just eat full bhajri, just quarter pounder or something like that, then sit for the homam, the digestive process will disturb your focus. Absolutely. So, you will have to eat just as much as it does not disturb your focus, because if you eat less than that, your focus is disturbed. You eat more than that, your focus is disturbed.
Very simple question. Why did you mention that evening time is more potent for Vedika?
I don't know, but typically Ambal Upasana, evening is supposed to be a.
Okay.
I do not know why exactly, but yes, I have seen it myself. Do it in the evening. You will enjoy it much better.
This woman we can take from here. We have an opportunity to, it's not commercial here, but still we can purchase.
Yes.
When we are performing, because
yes, they have this plastic cans of those. I would purchase. I used to purchase here.
The temple, that way.
That's between you and the temple. Yes, it can be purchased. That's a one-line answer from my side. With any wrappers around that, it's. Anything else, Homa?
No, I think that was everything.
Okay. So, that's it? Okay. Shri Gurubhyo Namah Prajnanam Brahmayamaatma Brahmatattvamasiham Brahmasmyom Hamsashivasoham Hamsah Hasaka Prema Satchamala Varayum Saum Satchamala Varayim Saha Huswarupa Nirupana Hetave Svagurave Srimad Jnanam Vigasamedha Sri Chaitanyanandanatha Shri Guru Sri Padukam Pujayami Darpayami Namaha. Thank you very much. Okay, it's a splendid opportunity to interact, and the interaction, the points I got to know, it is that Namama, I never really thought about it, so that's a very good thing. So I'll dig it a little more to get to understand more about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But it's I think we gained a lot of knowledge.
It's all mother.
Always
mother.
It's a big,
Always
big
mother.
thing for us.
Yes.
No, we
Always
understand.
We are
Okay, we
used to it,
can.
not
Pardon?
Homa. Pratham we are used to it. Every
Yeah.
time after.
But this
Homa
one
is
was always it's a.
special, very, very special.
We can't do it by ourselves. That was the feeling. Yeah.